Hello there, and welcome to Dollar Workout Club. I'm Drew. This is Lynn.
Hey.
This is Natalie, and we will be leading your workout today. We got a great legs and shoulder workout that we're going to be doing. As you can tell, we're wearing green, yellow, red tank tops. What that means is green is for beginner or modified version, so less intense version of the workout today. You'll be following me. Yellow is intermediate or middle of the road level. Natalie's red, which is high, advanced fitness level version of today's workout. What we want to do today, first here at Dollar Workout Club, is explain to you the modifications of all the exercises we're going to be doing in today's workout. There's 4 different exercises we're doing today, and we're going to show you all levels, green, yellow, and red, before we get started. Then we'll get a warm-up in, and then we'll jump right into the workout, okay? So the first movement we're going to be doing is something called goblet squats. For green or beginner level, what you're going to be doing is having a chair, a bench, a ledge, something you can sit down in. And what you want to do is have your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. And what you want to do is sit back while keeping that chest up, that back straight into the chair, and then come straight up and squeeze those glutes at the top. So sit back, stand up, push off those heels, don't come up on those toes, okay? That's the green level of the goblet squat. For yellow or intermediate, you're going to be holding a weight right here on your chest, okay? So same stance, feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out, and red's going to be doing the same thing but with heavier weight. That's the only difference between yellow and red here. You're going to be holding the weight right on your chest. Make sure to stay back on those heels as you come down, okay? Go down below parallel, and then come up and squeeze down and up just like that. And make sure and keep the weight close to you, because if you bring it forward, it's going to pull you forward and you're going to come up on your toes, okay?
So as you're doing these, like if you put it out here,
yes.
See how I'm up on my toes? You don't want to do that.
Yeah, keep it in nice and close to your chest the whole time. Okay, those are green, yellow, red levels of goblet squat. The next one is military press. Everybody's doing it the same, except the only difference is the amount of weight you're going to be doing. So for green, I'm going to be using these small soup cans. Yellow, maybe something heavier like some bigger soup cans, or you can use some water jugs. Red's doing, heavy 100-pound dumbbells, right? Just kidding.
Look at these guys.
So what we're going to do with these military press, we've done these before, but what we're going to do is after we come up, okay, we're going to come up, and then we're going to count to 3 on the way down. So it should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, up really fast. So you're doing 3 count on the way down. 1, 2, 3, up, 1 for a 1 count. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay? That's dumbbell military press at all levels, green, yellow, and red. The next exercise is lunges, okay? So for green, you're not going to be using any weight. And what you want to do is use a wall, a chair, a table, something for balance or for stability. It's going to help assist you as you step forward with 1 foot, okay? You're going to bring that back knee down as far as you can go. The lower you go, the more intense it is. And then you're going to push back off that heel to your starting position. Then you're going to switch feet, bring the other knee down, push back, and start all over while having your hand on something for assistance. For yellow and red, it's going to be the same. It's just you're going to be using more weight if you're red, less weight if you're yellow. So you're going to step forward, bring that back knee down, try and touch the ground if you can with that back knee, and then push off that heel as you push yourself back to the starting position, okay? So it should look just like this. And make sure as you come down here, this knee does not overextend past your toes. You want to keep it in line, almost perpendicular at a 90-degree angle from the ground, okay? And keep that chest up as well as you come down. Make sure and don't lean forward, okay? The next one is what I like to call a side, front, side dumbbell raise. So what we're going to be doing here is we're all doing the same movement. There's no modifications to the movement. It's just the amount of weight you're doing. So we're going to bring our arms up to the side, do a dumbbell side raise. You're going to pause for a second, come meet in the middle for a front raise, go back out to the side, and then come down. And you're pausing at these 3 movements. So you're coming up here, pause, out, pause, and down. That's 1 rep, okay? So it should look just like this. Ready? Side, front, side, 1. Let's do 1 more. Side, front, side, 2, okay? And that's how we're going to do the movements. Those are the modifications to all the exercises. If you feel like you need to switch it up during the workout, like say green's too easy, halfway through the workout, switch to yellow, and vice versa. If red's too hard, switch down to yellow, for example. So find your fitness level. That's why we love wearing these cool green, yellow, and red tank tops. What we're going to do now is you are going to follow Lynn and I here with the warm-up as Natalie explains the structure of today's workout. So we're going to start with some lunge twists.
All right, guys, you ready to work hard? This is going to be a great workout that's going to get a real nice burn in your legs. We're going to be doing a 12-minute, what we like to call an AMRAP. That stands for as many reps as possible, all right? So you're going to be doing as many rounds of these exercises as you can within 12 minutes. And then you can all brag about the number of rounds you got in the comments below. All right, so we're going to start with goblet squats. Like we showed you, you're going to do 10 goblet squats. Make sure that you count for 3 seconds on the way down and pop up with explosiveness on the way up. Then you're going to go right into 10 dumbbell military presses, all right, 10 of those. Then 10 lunges per side, so a total of 20 lunges, but 10 per side. Immediately go into 10 of the side, front, side, down. And remember, it goes side, front, side, 1. That counts as 1 rep, right? And then you're gonna repeat that with no rest. You're gonna go 12 minutes with no rest. Go as quickly as you possibly can without compromising your form, right? So remember, the most important thing to remember is to focus on perfect form, then speed. All right, I'm excited for this workout.
All right, we're gonna do a downward dog position here. Okay, you're gonna stick your butt in the air as high as you can. Try and tuck your head in between your shoulders as you try and push your heels down to the ground. Kind of hard, you have to be flexible, but if you have to bend your knees, that's fine too. Just try and hold it for about 20 seconds. This is a good stretch for your calves, your hamstrings, your lower back, and also shoulder mobility too. Okay, let's jog in place for about 30 seconds. Get that heart rate up a little bit, and then we'll get started with the workout right after this. It's going to be a good one. It's only 12 minutes though, you guys. It's only a 12-minute workout, then you're done. That's why our whole philosophy about working out smarter, not longer, works so well, is because you can get just as good of results in these short amounts of time versus someone that goes to the gym for 2 hours doing traditional cardio and resistance training. So, all right, you guys, shake it out. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with a 12-minute AMRAP. Remember, the first move is goblet squats, but we're doing a 3-second count on the way down, 1 second on the way up. And we're going to go ahead and get started in about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's go. 12 minutes. Remember, we're doing 10 reps here. Try and go down as slow as you can. It should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, okay?
That's 6.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
7.
As you can tell, these burn a lot more than just regular squats. It's called time under tension.
2,
You're really fatiguing
9,
those muscles.
1, 2, 3, 10. Grab that weight, dumbbell military press. Okay, ready? And start in the upward position. And 1, 2, 3, 1. 1.
What you might
2,
find when you're
3,
doing these time under
2,
tension exercises is that
2,
you
3,
can't go as
3,
heavy as you could
2,
when you were going quicker, and
4,
that's fine. You need to drop the weight a little bit. You know that you're using the
5,
weight heavy enough when the last rep of that
6,
exercise, you really are struggling to have perfect form.
7.
If it's not hard, then you're not lifting heavy enough.
8. 1, 2, 3.
It really helps me with this
1,
exercise
2,
to squeeze
3,
my core
10.
and squeeze my glutes so that I keep good form and don't hunch my back while I'm doing
Okay,
that
lunges. Remember, we're doing 20 total, so 10 each leg. 1, 2, 3.
If you notice, I like to put the weight on my shoulders. You can hold it down like Lynn is, or you can put the weight up on your shoulders. Either one works just fine.
Yep, either way it's hard.
Yeah.
9. Remember, on these lunges for green, you're just going down as far as you can go. So if it hurts only going down halfway, that's totally fine. Try and push off that heel too. Good job. Next up, we got side, front, side raises.
One more.
Yep.
Ooh.
And this is where it
job.
gets hard. These ones hurt no matter what size soup cans you're using. Ready? 1, 2.
Okay, if you're not going as fast as us, or if you're going faster than us, it's okay. For example, I'm on 6, so just keep tracking your head where you're at.
Oh my gosh, we were
Pushing
so hard.
yourself. Woo!
Make sure to breathe.
And if you can't do all of them in one round, that's okay. You can break it up and do 5 and 5 if you need
Yep.
to.
That's true. If you need to break up your reps, that's totally fine if you need to take a break in between. Okay, back to goblet squats. That's one round through, and we're about 3 minutes into this workout, okay? Goblet squats. It should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up, okay? None of this. 1, 2, 3, okay? You wanted to keep it slow.
And focus on being explosive when you come back up. Boom.
Squeezing those glutes at the top. Really squeezing those glutes. Ooh.
Remember to push up
Nice
off
job,
your
you
heels
guys.
and not your toes. Sometimes it helps if I roll the weight kind of towards the outside of the foot, like towards my pinky toe.
Okay. Good job, you guys.
Remember, squeezing that core and really squeezing those glutes can really help you with form so you don't slouch or compromise your back or anything as you're throwing this weight back up.
Take a look at your feet right now. Make sure that your feet are pointing straight ahead and they're about shoulder width apart, all right?
Yep.
Just like we are.
And make sure you don't arch your back
Yeah.
like this. Try and keep that pelvis tucked in. Try and squeeze those glutes as well. That'll keep you from arching your back and putting that pressure on your lower back.
Woo! And keep going, you guys. It's easy to slow down intensity as we get further along because you're tired and it's hard to breathe. But it's supposed to be a high intensity workout, as we explained. So keep moving. Even if you have to slow your pace a tiny bit, don't stop.
Good job. 4.5 minutes in.
Remember, the further you bring that knee down, the harder you're making the move. So try to do full range of motion if possible. Whew.
Goal here is to keep moving, guys, throughout the whole 12-minute AMRAP. Whether it's slow or fast, just try and keep moving, all right? Control that breathing. If you lose count, that's totally fine. Just do a few extra reps just in case. We lose count all the time if anyone's counting our reps. I'll just stop when Natalie stops.
Oh, I'll keep going then on that note.
All
No,
right.
joking, that was 12.
Okay, side, front, side races.
Woo! If you guys need to get a quick drink in between your rounds, that's okay. Just try to make it quick. Oh man, I'm burning up over here. Woo!
If you notice on red, I'm using 2 different sets of weights.
Yeah.
For the upper body, I'm using a lighter weight, and for the lower body, I'm using a heavier weight. So if you have access to 2 different, oh man, I can hardly breathe, to 2 different weights, then feel free to use different resistance levels.
Yeah.
Really keep that chest up if you're doing goblet squats with me.
All right.
It's easy to slouch that chest forward because we're tired. We have a heavy weight. We gotta really keep that chest up. Squeeze those glutes at the top.
Good job, guys. We're more than halfway done. So
Yep.
if you're following the same pace as me, I've done 2 rounds, so let's try and get 4 full rounds in the 12 minutes. Oops, I'm not counting down to 3. Sorry, Red.
It's all right. If you forget, that's okay. Just remind yourself, yep, nice slow on the way down, fast on the way up. But have integrity to yourself too, you know? Of course, no one's watching you. We're not really watching you at home to make sure you do it right, but you know, have some integrity to yourself. Keep promises to yourself that you'll do this and that you're strong enough to do this. So just know that you are.
Remember, at the end of the day, your body will change based on the work you put in. So your results are gonna happen depending on if you finished every single workout, if you used full intensity, if you really pushed yourself and challenged yourself, you're gonna see the best results. And that's not something we can tell you to do or be there next to you to push you to do it. You have to challenge yourself.
Good job, you guys.
It's okay if you're not going at our pace. If you're going slower or faster, that's okay. This is about you. Going at your pace, really challenging yourself. Remember to breathe and think of good form throughout each motion, making the best out of this exercise that you can.
Your shoulders really should be burning after those
Oh,
military
I know mine is.
presses.
Woo, I'm taking a quick break before I start those. All right, getting right into it.
You guys, we got about 4 minutes left. Okay, 2/3 of the way there. Try not to slow down. Remember, after these 12 minutes, you're done for the day. You don't need to go to the gym and do another 45 minutes of cardio or 60 minutes of lifting.
Your heart rate's going to be a lot higher right now than it was when you first started.
Yeah.
That means that you're going to be burning more calories than when you first started. So try and keep up that same intensity that you had at the beginning of the workout, and your body is just going to start burning a ton of fat and getting those nice toned muscles.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Team Yellow. Let's do this. No giving up, no quitting.
You're probably
Oh, man.
Right there. Okay. Side front side raises. These things are hard. They're hard for us. They're hard for everybody. Just keep pushing, you guys. We're almost there.
I always say this, but shoulders are my favorite muscle group to work. It's so pretty, I think, when you have nice, well, if you're a dude watching this, I guess I shouldn't say pretty.
Pretty
look
shoulders.
awesome.
They look pretty
Rad.
buff.
Yeah. I like when people call my shoulders pretty.
Which happens all the time. His shoulders are pretty.
But here's the thing, you guys. A lot of women are afraid to lift weights thinking they'll get bulky, big muscles like men. It's just not the case. It's so hard for that to happen. It's hard for guys to get that way. So you imagine women with 1/10 of the testosterone. Imagine how much harder it is for them. So don't be afraid to lift weights, you know. That's how you burn more fat, is by lifting. The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn.
Yeah, Lynn and I lift really heavy weights, and we've been lifting heavy weights for years.
Yep.
And we're still not big and bulky, so don't be afraid of that, okay?
Woo, my arms are on fire. Are yours? Oh my gosh. All right, you guys keep going. I know it burns. I know you're tired because I'm tired.
We only
But
have
really
2
push through the intensity, you guys, because we just have a little less than 2 minutes. So make these last 2 minutes really count. Either keep the same intensity you've always had or maybe even increase it. Just think I could do anything for 2 minutes.
Really explode up too on these goblet squats.
It gets harder to explode the more tired you get.
Woo!
But when you explode up, you're making that muscle stronger and more powerful.
Minute and a half, you guys. Let's go. Let's finish strong. Last 90 seconds.
Woo! Remember to breathe. But remember to move. Try not to take any breaks during this time. I'm just going straight into each exercise. Definitely out of breath, but I know that I'm burning a lot of calories right now. And I know that I want to keep my intensity up through the end of this exercise. We're almost there.
Yeah, one thing that motivates Lynn is the more calories she burns, the more calories she can eat.
Amen to that.
She loves to eat.
I love food. And it loves me.
All right, almost there, you
Hey
guys.
guys, 45
Let's
seconds.
sprint to
Ooh,
the
my
finish
arms are
line.
burning.
Sprint to the finish line.
Woo!
Let's go. As many as you can get.
Now
These
don't
last
dip
40
yourself.
seconds.
If you've been keeping up with me, you might think, oh, I have a little less than 40 seconds. I should just quit because I finished the round. But try to get as many reps of the next round in. So don't quit. Go the full 12 minutes.
About 20 seconds, you guys. Let's go. How many can you get in 20 seconds? How many reps can you get in 15 seconds now? Let's go.
Ooh, it's burning.
Let's go. Push yourself. 10 seconds. Come on. Sprint to the finish line. We're almost there. We're almost there. We can relax afterwards. 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Relax. Good job.
Woo!
Way to push yourself.
Oh, man.
You did
Nice
it.
job,
Good
guys.
job, Team Red.
All
Team
right.
Green.
So I got
guys did awesome.
3.75 rounds. 'Cause
Wow.
I didn't get this, both of us did,
Yeah.
because we didn't get the last exercise in that third round.
That's okay. Way to push yourself, you guys. This was a great workout. You'll
Nice
notice that
job.
after this workout, you're probably still burning a lot of calories because you're sweating still.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
called the afterburn effect, okay? That's why these workouts are so great, is because they don't just burn a lot of calories during the workout. They continue to burn calories, hours and hours afterwards.
Woo.
So what we're going to do now, you guys, is go ahead and do a cool down. We're going to do some stretches. We're going to grab our shoulders like this, pull it across our body. with this elbow, pull it in as close as you can and hold it, and you feel a nice good stretch right across your shoulder. Ready, go. Pull it in nice and tight. I know your arms are probably sweaty and slippery.
Man,
That's okay.
What I love about these workouts is that they're high intensity, they're quick. I can do them with my kids. I can do them really quick in the morning or even at lunch in the middle of the day. You can always fit it in. And you're working on toning and muscle, but it's also like a great cardio workout, man. I'm like drenched in sweat right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm wishing
and
I
a
would
lot
have
of
pulled
these
my hair
movements
back.
are functional movements, movements that are designed the way the body was designed to move, So they make you stronger as a human being to do functional stuff, every day. Go on a hike, lift your kids.
Right. Squats and lunges I use all the time when I'm working in my garden. I lean over to plant something, or I squat down to pick something up, right? Military press, we're constantly hanging things on the wall or lifting up a ladder.
Yep.
So these are exercises that are going to make you feel powerful around the house too, because you don't always have to ask for help once your muscles are stronger.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a laying down hamstring stretch. And what that looks like is one leg is going to be bent in front of you like this with the heel pushed up against the other quad, or you can do it like Natalie does and put that back leg back. But what you want to do is bring this chest down to the inner side, to the inner quad of this leg that's in front of you, and just let that weight pull you down, and you should feel a nice good stretch in your outer hamstring, lower glute area. Especially after doing lunges, this is a good place where it gets sore.
If you're like me and you're not very flexible, and I have really tight hamstrings, even bending down part of the way like I'm doing, you can feel those hamstrings really engaged and you're stretching it out. You don't have to go all the way down at first if you're not able to.
And you'll want to do these, you can do these, before you go to bed at night, when you wake up first thing in the morning. Do them as many times throughout the day as you can. Do them at work, especially if you sit down a lot during the day. It's good to stay flexible. Helps prevent injury. All right, other leg, bring it down as far as you can go. And think positive thoughts. Positive affirmations, you guys are actually really powerful. I know a lot of people think, that's just, for weird, people, and it doesn't really work. It really does work, and it's not just for girls either. It's for guys too. It's very powerful. Has a lot of positive effects on your cells inside your body, but don't be afraid to do them.
I used to think that it was kind of like for hippies or something that would do positive affirmations. Then I started researching and reading books about really successful people, really successful CEOs, leaders, influencers in the world, and almost all the really successful people do positive affirmations.
Okay, stand back up. We're going to do a quad stretch, okay? What you want to do is grab that back ankle, pull that heel to the butt as close you can. Okay, keep that knee in and balance on one leg, but as you pull the heel into your butt, you should feel a nice good stretch in your quads.
Sometimes if you hopped up too quickly from laying down to standing up, you can feel lightheaded. If that happens, a lot of times it's a sign of dehydration, but sometimes, that happens to me sometimes, so just go a little bit slower when you stand up.
If you're not able to grab your foot, you can also just rest the back of your foot on a tall surface like this, and it also stretches out that quad, for those that are like me, maybe you're not as flexible or you can't reach your foot, you can put it on the back of a tall step.
You should really feel the stretch right here. That's called your quad muscle.
Right. Well, be proud of yourselves, you guys. You guys did awesome today. We want to thank you guys so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. Stay tuned for the recipe and motivational video after this, and we will hopefully see you guys back here tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
See you, friends.
guys, today I want to talk to you about fat, and this is just going to be a really quick fit tip. And I'm not talking about the fat on our bodies, I'm actually talking about eating fat. A lot of people think that eating fat will make you fat, but one of my favorite quotes is fat on your lips does not equal fat on your hips. It's not fat that makes us fat, it's actually sugar or processed carbohydrates that makes us fat. So when you're starting a new lifestyle, I actually tell a lot of people if they're going to be cutting out certain things, that it's really hard to cut out all the bad food for us. So instead, I'll tell them to cut out just the processed carbohydrates or the sugar. You could still focus on eating dairy or cheeses, things that are still high in fat, and instead just cut out the processed carbohydrates. This is another tip that I use for my clients if they're going off track and they're eating more treat meals than that's what's on their nutrition plan. If they focus on cheating with more of fats instead of processed carbohydrates, they'll gain less weight. It's the sugar and the carbohydrates that spikes our blood sugar levels, releasing insulin, which is a fat-storing hormone. So just remember to focus on healthy fats such as avocado, nuts, coconut oil, or avocado oil, but just remember that it's sugar, not fat.
Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe or how you thought of the workout or how you did in the workout or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.